Today, we're going to be talking about one of my favorite rappers, the legendary Big Pun. What up, everybody? I've been super hyped to do this review, and finally the time has come. And yup, you guessed it, and if you didn't guess it, you're looking at it, and if you're not looking at it, you're probably not watching this video. We're talking about Big Pun today, and this figure is incredibly dope. This is the first officially licensed Big Pun statue or action figure. I wouldn't call it an action figure because it does not articulate, so we'll just stick to statue. This figure was designed by the one and only Puerto Rican Rios Palante, and Rios really caught my eye when he had his Bodega character. I forgot the exact name of him, Bodega Blade, I believe. And I was like, yo, this is dope. A Puerto Rican artist doing Puerto Rican toys, and it was really dope to see him do this Big Pun figure, because growing up, I definitely didn't have any real Puerto Rican anything that I could identify with. So when Rios announced that he was doing an official collabo with the Pun Estate, I was like, yo, please, bro, let me help you promote. I don't want nothing in return. I don't want a free figure. I'm gonna do this for the love, for reals. And I was just super hyped. I must have hit him up on Facebook, Instagram, who knows where else I hit dude up. So I finally got this figure. Now, I know I'm probably the last on the totem pole to actually review it and show it on social media, but it doesn't matter. I'm just super hyped that I finally got it, even though it took a little bit of time to get it. And I was kind of cringing watching everybody else unbox it before me, since like I literally was on the website at the moment that it was dropping, and I'm like, I'm gonna get the first order in so I could get this first. And unfortunately, life happens and that didn't happen, but man, I'm so glad that I have this figure right here. Now, this is an interpretation in Rios' style of art of Big Pun, right? So if you're not familiar with Rios Palante and the fu-tstamps brand, he does comic books and characters, and he has a specific style, and this is his interpretation of Pun, which is like incredibly dope. This figure is pretty heavy, and that's because the base is solid resin, and I believe the light post is too. And the fun thing is, this also has a light on it, and it lights up. Super dope little detail on there. The street sign is the corner of Big Pun Plaza and Grand Concourse in the Bronx, which is actually a real street corner because Pun recently had a street named after him. Rightfully so, because he always represented the Bronx. And more than anything, I'm really happy to see Pun anything come to light, especially after all the crazy controversy that's been floating around between him, Fat Joe, Terror Squad, all that stuff that I don't really care to get into. Because, you know, Pun was one of my favorite rappers, and I just want to see him, Chris Rivers, his sister, and Liza Rios all do well. Because I actually got to chill with Chris Rivers a couple times, and he was a genuine stand-up dude with a beautiful soul, and he is super talented. The figure itself is actually vinyl, and it has a ton of detail. He's wearing a North Face type jacket that has the North Face logo flip, and it says the South Boogie, which the South Boogie down Bronx. He got his Jesus piece on. He got some Timbs on, he got a beanie, and he's Big Pun. The packaging on this figure was incredibly dope, incredibly detailed, did the legendary Pun justice. The printing was dope, and it has a print of Big Pun's signature on it. It also came with an 11x17 print and a certificate of authenticity. There were only 300 of these made, and it retailed for a whopping $520. And to this day, it is the most expensive hip-hop collectible figure that has been released, coming in at $20 more expensive than the Biggie or the Redman, I believe. I don't know if those were $550 or $500, but if you know, leave it in the comments. Now, there's been some debate if it was really worth that price, and I'll leave it up to you. I clearly paid it because I wanted the figure. It did hurt the bank a lot, but it's all good. And I got good news for y'all. I just checked today, the day I recorded this video. There are none available on eBay for some crazy prices, and there's some still available on the website. So if you wanted to invest in an official piece of Big Pun merch and memorabilia, you got your chance. Go get that, go cop that, go support the Pun Estate. Make sure that we show love for hip hop and the legends and the culture that really help people like me grow and evolve into the person that I wanted to be, and hopefully it did the same for you too. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me wherever you follow people at. And if I missed anything, and if you have anything to add to the conversation, or simply want to be like, yo, this thing is dope, leave it in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Peace.